It's 5 o'clock, and you're watching KCCI Channel 8 Des Moines, Iowa's news leader, with Steve Carlin, Cynthia Fodor, and meteorologist Mike Lozano. This is News Channel 8's First News at 5.
Those of us that are in charge of protecting children, it weighs heavy on us when we're not successful in protecting children.
The Department of Human Services' own internal review shows that the system could not have saved the life of a Little Spirit Lake girl. Michelle Parker has the story. Plus,
Michael Gargiulo in Washington after a string of brutal incidents. Today, civil rights leaders are asking the president for help policing the police. We're going to have that story coming up on News Channel 8.
And this is someplace you don't want to spend too much time if you have dry, itchy skin. Dr. Tom will show us why in this week's Feel Your Best report.
good afternoon. This is News Channel 8's First News at 5. I'm Steve Carlin.
And I'm Cynthia Fodor. The Department of Human Services has released an internal review on its investigation into the death of a Spirit Lake toddler.
You may remember the 2-year-old Shelby Dewis died in January, igniting a statewide debate over DHS child abuse investigations. Prosecutors say her mother, Heidi Watkins, and her boyfriend, Jesse Wendelsdorf, are responsible for Shelby's death. Both go on trial for first-degree murder on May 16th. So what did the DHS report have to say?
News Channel 8's Michelle Parker joins us now from the newsroom with the details of that report. Michelle?
Well, the report does not talk about specifics about the Shelby Dewis case. That's because of confidentiality laws, although a lot of people probably would like to hear about that. It does call for a review of how things are done by the DHS. Leaders hope the review will prevent other deaths. Little Shelby Dewis died a horrible death, despite many people's efforts to save her.
The child protective system in Iowa did not protect Shelby Dewis.
An internal review by the Department of Human Services says the agency did follow its policies and procedures, but it wasn't enough. Director Jesse Rasmussen says it's time to review those policies and procedures.
We'll be asking the National Review Group to answer that question for us, to take a look at our policies and say what else could we have in place as policies, because we followed them, but it didn't protect Shelby.
The report calls for better communication among the DHS, law enforcement, and all the parties involved in child abuse cases. It says better training may be needed for DHS staff members.
We are asking, is our training strong enough in investigatory skills, in risk assessments, and in recognizing and understanding the impact of substance abuse on the parenting?
Rasmussen says the agency plans to examine how staff members are used, especially in rural areas where fewer people cover a larger area.
In this business, clinical supervision is very, very important. The ability to talk with someone with some expertise.
Rasmussen says confidentiality laws prevent the agency from giving out specific information about the Dewis case. But she hopes the report gives lawmakers who have been critical important information.
But I hope what it conveys to them is that